Every video editor needs to master 3D because oh boy, it will transform basic animations to professional advanced looking clips. Well, grab a pen and paper because today you're gonna learn everything about 3D in video editing. First, to understand 3D, we're gonna familiarize ourselves with the basic 3D effect. To do that, we're gonna create a simple spinning logo transition like this. Here you can see 3 logos in the timeline. The first thing you want to do is find the basic 3D effect in the effects library, then drag it on the first logo. Now with that clip selected, head over to the effect controls. Now in the basic 3D effect, you can see 2 controls, the swivel and the tilt. As you can see, this is what they can do. Remember, the logo will spin around its own axis, so make sure it's in the middle of the frame for now. Of course, we're gonna animate them. Start by moving the playhead towards the end of the clip, but leave a few frames. Then set a swivel keyframe. Now move further in time to the last frame of the clip and adjust the swivel so it rotates 2 times. Doesn't matter which side. Just make sure it's set to 90 degrees so that the logo isn't visible anymore. Now that that's done, expand the velocity curves and pull the lever of the first keyframe. This will make the animation start super slowly and then it will gradually speed up. Alright, now head back to the timeline. This time we're gonna do the reverse on the second clip. To do that, drag the basic 3D effect on your clip again and make sure it's selected. Then head over to the effect controls. In here, make sure the playhead is on the first frame of the clip this time. Then set another swivel keyframe. Make sure the swivel is adjusted so that the logo disappears. Now move forward in time and adjust the swivel again. Make sure it rotates 2 times again and that it moves in the same direction. Then of course, expand the velocity curves again and pull the lever of the second keyframe. This is gonna make it end smoothly. And now you already have a beautiful animation. Next, we're gonna add some motion blur. Adobe, please just add a motion blur toggle. Please. There's a few ways you can do this directly on the clip, but you can also use an adjustment layer. To make it visually easier to understand, we're going to use an adjustment layer today. In the project panel, click the new item button and choose adjustment layer. Then drag it on top of your clip. Make it about the same length as your animation. Everything you apply to this adjustment layer will be visible on the layers underneath them. Find the directional blur effect and drag it on the adjustment layer. Then with the adjustment layer selected, go to the effect controls. Move the playhead to the middle of the animation and set a blur length keyframe. Then set the blurriness to around 180 degrees. Now move the playhead to the first frame and set it to 0. Do the same thing on the last frame of the clip. Now we still need to adjust the direction of the blur. To do that, change it to 90 degrees. Of course, ease the keyframes again and there you go. That looks awesome. Now you can actually download unlimited templates and presets straight from the Storyblocks plugin. You don't even have to leave Premiere anymore. I mean, how awesome is that? Storyblocks, thank you so much for sponsoring this video. Now just imagine you flew all the way to Africa to make some awesome lion shots. Now when you get back home, you realize your shots are out of focus. Yeah, you should have used Storyblocks. Just type in lion and boom! Look at that! Storyblocks' curated stock library has everything you need to create high-quality videos in one place. With over 1 million 4K HD footage, templates, music, sound effects, images and more. You can download unlimited assets for just one predictable subscription cost. It's time to say goodbye to pay-per-clip pricing. You will enhance your social media videos by accessing exclusive Storyblocks label music tracks directly in TikTok, Instagram, Facebook and YouTube. At the meantime, Storyblocks will fully protect you from copyright strikes, claim and all that stuff, so you can focus on what actually matters, and that's creating. Now, besides that, you can save hours of your time with pre-made motion graphic templates for After Effects, Premiere Pro, Apple Motion and DaVinci Resolve. To get started with unlimited stock media downloads at one set price, head over to storyblocks.com/premierebasics. Or just click the link down below. Oh god, I'm looking at myself right now and it's time for a haircut. And now it's time for a little surprise. I'm gonna show you how much easier the 3D effect is in Adobe After Effects. So first you need to have your assets in your timeline of Premiere. Then you select them, right-click them and choose Replace with After Effects Composition. Then After Effects will open up and you can see your clips right here in the timeline. Now the process in After Effects is about the same as in Premiere. It's just a lot easier and better. What you need to do first is expand the properties of your layer. And here you will find the same controls as in the effect controls of Premiere. Next step, enable the 3D toggle. Doing that will add a few extra options to the transform properties, which you can then use to animate your layer in 3D. All you need to do is add a Y rotation keyframe, adjust the rotation, then move forward in time and adjust the rotation again. Of course, until the logo spins a few times, just like you learned in Premiere. Then of course do the exact same thing on the other logos. But now, what about easing keyframes and adding motion blur? Well, this actually works a lot better and faster in After Effects. First, we're gonna ease the keyframes. Simply select the first one and hit F9 on your keyboard. Now let's open up the velocity curves. As you can already see, these are way better than in Premiere. And here you can see the selected keyframe from the timeline. Now you can basically pull the lever to adjust the animation's velocity, and look at how precise you can work. This is awesome. Again, same thing for the other clips. Now to add some motion blur, all you need to do is boom, enable the motion blur toggle. Premiere can learn something from that. And this animation looks just beautiful. I actually use After Effects for creating 3D websites as well. This, for example, is my YouTube page. As you can see, it's a simple orientation animation. It's done in a few seconds. I recommend not using Premiere for that. Next, we're gonna learn how to create this beautiful, awesome hologram with Janik on After Effects Basics right here. We're about to hit 100K subscribers. We're very close. So it would be nice if you go and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching.